Okay, team, I'm sure you guys are all proud of your default win against the New Orleans Space last week, but guess what? It was insulting. Your exhibition match, you did horribly, and you guys did not do well against the Gateway Gardevoirs. And this 2-loss streak is not the momentum we want going forward. Coach Esplancer didn't even want to talk to you coming out because he was so disappointed with your performance in the last. You better step it up against the Volt Zoroarks. They might be the underdogs, but if you don't play the top of your game, then life is going to get very difficult. Don't make me go baby power on you. They might think that beating the Dallas Staryu is like taking candy from a baby. Well, I'm insulted by that, and I think you should be too. This is not the performance of our Rising Staryu. Now, as Coach Esplancer would say, a new Staryu is rising. I want you to go out there and high jump kick your way to victory, Chun-Li. I want to see Beetle Power show what baby power is all about. And Flawless Team Cheesecake, you better rock slide that Volcarona our way to victory. Set up those Stealth Rocks and punish him for his rock weakness. Winston, you're our captain. I need you to maintain momentum. Take those special hits with your Assault Vest and punish the Volt Zoroarks for thinking that he can face you. And Deep Voice, I need you to clean up at the end. That's why you're here. You're the biggest threat at our team, and I want you to go out there and prove it. Now let's go out there and let's make some noise. Let's make our coach proud. And now, the starting lineup for your Dallas Staryu. Make sure you're not running around with these. It's Safety Scissor. If you thought it was hard to take a candy from a baby, try taking it from Beetle Power. He loves being motorboated. It's Cheesecake. Those scarf hands will slap you silly. High jump kick it into the arena. Chun-Li. This beauty pageant queen is a beautiful, beautiful man. It's Deep Voice. And finally, we haven't seen him since week 2, making a comeback. Captain. Twisted Genie.
Error. Soul contamination spreading.
Wait, soul spreading contamination?
Control failed. Error.
Good evening, I am Coach Esplancer of the Dallas Staryu, and this is our Week 6 match against Dolphin of the Volt Zoroark. The link to his channel will be down in the description below, go check him out. He does do a lot of other content as well other than just league battles. But I'm pretty nervous about this match. I lost my Week 4 match, and I lost my exhibition match even though that counted as a win, so I need to get a win this week so I can maintain momentum. I do want to go into the mid-season break as a 5-1 team, and I'm hoping that I can do that this week. But I can't underestimate Dolphin. He has shown himself to be a very good battler. But anyways, he's just fixing something real quick, and we will be right back. Alright, we are sending the invite right now. my party Pokemon. Alright, here we go. Team preview. So let's see what we got. Okay, so we have, we do have the Smeargle. I do have to assume that he's going to lead with that. We got Magneton. We got Mega Blastoise. We got Virizion. We got Volcarona. And we got Quagsire. So he didn't bring Chandelier, so I could open with Chun-Li and put immediate pressure on him. And I think that might actually be the better play this week. I think I'm going to do that. We're going to open with Chun-Li, and we're going to immediately put pressure on that Smeargle if he decides to open up with it. I can fake out to break its sash, and then I could kill it with just about anything, really. So that's what I'm going to do. I am going to lead off with Chun-Li. We are going to confirm. And let's get into this. Here we go. And he only brought 5 Pokemon. Hold on, 1 second. Hold on, I'm going to give him an opportunity to fix this. We'll be right back. Alright, and we are back. He did bring only 5 Pokemon. I guess he didn't select his last one. He didn't even run out of time or anything like that, so I'm not sure what happened. But we are restarting the match with the same leads, and we have a very good matchup. It is the matchup that I expected with the Smeargle against Chun-Li here. And my first play is obvious. I am going to fake out to break this thing's sash. I don't even have to think twice about it. That's what we're going to do. We are going to fake out and take this thing's dash away. So I don't know what the Smeargle's gonna do, but if he stays in, he's not going to be around for much longer. That much I can say. He does withdraw, so we'll see what he goes into. He's going to go into the Blastoise, and I do want to see how much I'm going to do to this Blastoise. Okay, I want to do a calc here. I want to see how much I can do to Blastoise with high jump kick if I decide to go for that. I was going to bring Heal Bell on Miltank, but I decided to take it off in favor of Stealth Rocks. So Mienshao versus Mega Blastoise. I don't know what kind it is yet, but I can probably gauge it. High Jump Kick does a lot of damage to Mega Blastoise. Let me try to gauge this. Regular Blastoise. Let's see, if you're defensive, how much would a Fake Out done to you? Fake Out did a little more than that, I think. I think you're probably more offensive. I think I can go for a high jump kick here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to go for a high jump kick. He might scald me, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to go for a high jump kick here. We're going to make a ballsy play here. He is going to stay in and Mega up. Let's see if I can take this thing out with a straight up high jump kick. Find out. This will do a lot of damage. I straight up knocked the Mega Blastoise out, and Chun-Li gets a kill on the Mega Blastoise. Chun-Li doing work. That's the sheer power of this thing. I'm not even running Reckless either, that's what's crazy. I'm running Regenerator, not Reckless. Now, Smeargle can come in here, unfortunately, and he'll be able to do whatever he wants to me. Now he's just going to go into the Virizion, and I am going to switch out here. I do have a pretty good switch out into Safety Scissor, if I want to do that. Or I could just go out in the Twisted Genie. I think that's going to be my play. We're just going to go out in the Twisted Genie. Because there's very little that this thing can do to Twisted Genie. He is going to close combat. I will resist this. It's going to do quite a bit, but that doesn't do too bad, actually. I will be able to regenerate that back up. So I am just going to U-turn right here, because I do expect him to switch out. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to U-turn right here. He stays in, which is very interesting. It's a very questionable play, him staying in. I do get a critical hit. But because he stayed in, I'm just going to go into Fetal Power to take this, and I'll be able to burn him if he wants to. If he wants to stay in again, I'll just burn him. He's just going to Stone Edge, which is fine. I could have just straight up killed him because he's quad weak to ground. I am just going to Will-O-Wisp. If he stays in, he will take a burn, and he's not going to enjoy that too much. He will withdraw. Withdraw into what, though? He goes into Volcarona. Okay, that's fine. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to Volt Switch out into... I do expect him to Quiver Dance. I'm going to Volt Switch out into Miltank because I will be able to take any attack that he goes for and knock this thing out with a Rock Slide. So I am just going to go out in a Cheesecake here, and I am going to click Rock Slide. Yeah, we're going to click Rock Slide. This should do some good damage. He's going to use Bug Buzz. He probably knows that I have to fix that. I will be able to survive this though. I do take that. I will hit Rock Slide. I do connect, and this should do some very good damage to Volcarona. It doesn't quite kill, which means I may have to sack something off here. But I could probably do a risky play and go to Safety Scissor and then Bullet Punch it down. I mean, if he kills me, what does he have left? Yeah, I mean, if he kills me, then I should be fine, actually. I'm gonna go into Safety Scissor. I'm gonna Bullet Punch. Hopefully he goes for Bug Buzz. If he goes for the Fire type attack, then he will kill me. But this is a ballsy play here. I could lose him here. He's just gonna Giga Drain. I will quad resist that. And I'm going to Bullet Punch, and I should be able to take this thing out with Bullet Punch. Let me just make sure that my calcs are okay for this. Scissor against the Volcarona. But I'm pretty sure Bullet Punch will do. Yeah, Bullet Punch will do. So yeah, I just click Bullet Punch, and that'll take this thing out if he's just gonna switch out. That means if I bring Miltank in, I get rocks up, then I will be able to... So I am going to U-turn, because he won't outspeed me. And there's a couple of things I can go into. But I'm probably just going to go into... Do I go into Mega Gardevoir? I could just go into Mega Gardevoir. That may be what I do. I do want to take a look at that damage to see if you're, what kind of defensive set you are here. Yeah, that looks about physically defensive. I think I'll just go into Twisted Genie here. Twisted Genie seems to be the play to make, because I can Grass Knot you. You're just gonna Toxic, that's fine. I'm okay with that. So I should just U-turn, but I might just straight up go for the Grass Knot here. Do I go for the Grass Knot or I go for something else? This thing can't do anything to Magneton. Magneton does decide to come in. It's either U-turn or Grass Knot. That's I think the play. Let's U-turn. If he stays in, I'm going to go into Miltank, and I'm just going to drop Stealth Rock so I can pretty much guarantee that Volcarona can't come back in. He's got to be thinking I have the Grass Knot. He stays in. Okay. That's okay. I am going to take this opportunity to set up Stealth Rocks. Let me just make sure that Miltank's not going to get bodied by anything that this thing does. Quagsire. Physically defensive. I should be able to take just about anything that he wants to do. Earthquake. He's not going to Earthquake. I don't think he's going to Earthquake. 43 to 52. Yeah, I think we're safe. I think we're safe to go into Cheesecake, so we're going to go into Cheesecake. You're going to recover. That's fine. So you have a choice. You can either Toxic me, or you can go into Volcarona, because I am just going to set up Stealth Rocks right here. Because that will guarantee that Volcarona can't come back in. So Stealth Rocks are going up right now. So we know that this thing has Toxic, and Recover. Probably Scald and Earthquake, I would imagine. You have Quiver Dance. You have Bug Buzz, you have Giga Drain, and I'm sure you have some kind of Fire Stab. Virizion has Close Combat, and Stone Edge. Mega Blastoise is dead. I don't know what Smeargle has, and I'm not sure about Magneton either. Okay, so you have Scald. You do get a burn, which is a little unfortunate. I am just going to stay in. I'm going to recover. Or do I really need to recover, though? Is there anything that you can really do to me? Or can I just switch out? Because I don't want you to go into Smeargle and set up bullshit. That's what I don't want you to do. I'm in Milk Drink. I'm just gonna go ahead and recover. Okay, you do decide to stay in. I will recover back up. And you're just gonna go for Scalds. And what we're going to do, we're going to go into Deep Voice right now. I think this is the time that we go into Deep Voice. I do believe that this is the time to go into Deep Voice. Let me just make sure that you're not going to do anything to Deep Voice that I don't want done to Deep Voice, because that would not be cool. Physically defensive against Deep Voice. Earthquake would do quite a bit, actually. Hyper Voice destroys you, though. I need to get a little prior damage is what I need to do. So, I'm not going to switch directly out into Deep Voice. I'm going to go back into Twisted Genie, and I'm going to Grass Knot you this time. I'm just going to Grass Knot you this time. Yeah, you're going to Scald. I'm going to Grass Knot you this time. You were playing with fire when you decided not to switch out. Or actually, I could just U-turn again. If I just U-turn again, then you'll be within Hyper Voice range. How much did U-turn do the first time? Let me take a look here. I have to think about what gives me the better matchup, because I don't want you to come in with Smeargle and do bullshit to me. U-turn does 10%, which is well within Hyper Voice range. That's what I think we're going to do. Or I just kill it with Grass Knot. You know, I could potentially flinch the Smeargle with Air Slash 2. Screw it, let's take this thing out right now. I will Grass Knot, and Tornadus will get a kill on the Quagsire. Bye-bye, Quagsire. That's what you get for not switching out on the Tornadus-Therian. And Quagsire is now dead. Volcarona is pretty much dead too. Volcarona cannot come back in. You can't go into Virizion because I'll kill you with Air Slash. I think Magneton might be your best play. Mugen Spring. That's the Magneton. Now I don't know if you're Scarfed. If you're Scarfed, I believe you can outspeed. Let me just check that out. If Scarfed Magneton outspeeds me. Because I don't want this thing to die. This thing does do work. So if you're Timid, 134 times 1.5 is 201. Yeah, you will outspeed me if you're Scarfed. So I'm just going to switch out because I don't know what you are just yet. Switch out into what though is the question. I mean, I think you go for the electric type attack. That's what I think you do. But I think Fetal Power. Yeah, we'll just go into Fetal Power here. We're gonna see right now what you are. If you Volt Switch into Smeargle, I can taunt the Smeargle to prevent it from doing anything. I think that's gonna be our best play right now, is going into Mew. So Fetal Power, you are up right now. You are going to Volt Switch. But what are you going to Volt Switch into, I wonder? Smeargle? Are you going to go into Smeargle? I did a lot of damage. Are you specs? Let me do this calculation here. I want to see what you are. That did quite a bit of damage, that Volt Switch did. Yeah, you're specs. Magneton specs. Smeargle. Okay, good. I can taunt this thing. And that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to taunt him. Because I can't kill him, unfortunately. But I can taunt you to prevent you from doing anything. So I'm going to click taunt. I will outspeed you unless you're scarfed. And I don't know why you would be scarfed. But I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to taunt you. We're going to scout this thing out a little bit. What do you want to do, Smeargle? I want to see what you want to do. You have Volt Switch, and your specs. Yeah, that's modest analytic specs. Did I mess up my... I think I did. Okay, I think I messed up my speed, because I should have outsped you. I need to check that out. I should have outsped you. Oh, I messed up. I messed up my speedy beast, but that's okay. He didn't do anything that I'm too worried about. I'm just gonna soft boil right here to recover myself back up. You're gonna nuzzle me. That's whatever. Nuzzle. Rocks. I have synchronized, so you're paralyzed now. Oh, and I get fully parried, unfortunately. We'll try it again. We'll try to soft boil back up again. I'm okay with my wall being fully parried. You're gonna withdraw, either sack the Volt Corona, or you're probably gonna go into Savior. Okay, that's the Virizion. I don't think Virizion can do much to me though, is the thing. I don't think there's very much Virizion can do. Let me just make sure. I think when I looked at this, when I was preparing, he didn't have any knockoff or Shadow Claw or anything like that, but I'm just going to verify here that you don't have anything scary, because I could just burn you. Mew against Virizion, I think I might just burn you. Offensive. Yeah, I'm just going to burn you. You're going to get burned. We are going to Willow this thing. You're gonna Stone Edge. This won't do that much to me. So I will burn you, and that will cripple this thing. Then I'm gonna Volt Switch outs, and I can go into... I think I can go to Chun and pretty much finish this thing off. Yeah, we're gonna Volt Switch. So Virizion's pretty much disabled right now because he is burned. He is going to withdraw. I will Volt Switch and get momentum. He's going to go back out to Smeargle, which I'm okay with. And I can't move. Alright. We're going to try to Volt Switch again because you're paralyzed. And it's not going to really matter too much what you do. He's paralyzed too, so that works out in our favor. And I do get the Volt Switch off. So now, how do I want to play this? Because I know that the Magneton. Let's see, Mega Gardevoir. Can Mega Gardevoir wrap this thing up? I think it can. I need to look at the Magneton though. How much do you do to a spec set? Focus Blast will kill, but that's Focus Blast. I'm gonna go into Mega Gardevoir. I want to get kills on Mega Gardevoir. I mean. The Magneton, if it comes down to it, I can just switch out to something else. I'm going to go ahead and go into Deep Voice here, and I'm going to... Ooh, I get Technician.
And I'm just going to Hyper Voice. So we're gonna get a kill on Deep Voice here, Mega Gardevoir, to help boost his standings in the league leaders table. The obvious switch in after that is the Magneton. We do get the kill on Smeargle. And I believe I can just actually, I can switch out into, yeah, Magneton's the obvious switch. I think I can just switch out into SCIZOR. Specs. Because I do have the Okaberry. And I do believe you're analytic. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to switch out into SCIZOR. Yeah, I'll switch out to SCIZOR because you're going to Flash Cannon here. You have to Flash Cannon here, which means I can Superpower. Yeah, you have to Flash Cannon here. Yeah, you're going to Flash Cannon. I knew you were going to Flash Cannon. I will be able to... Actually, I don't take that as well as I thought I would. Maybe we let SCIZOR go down here. That's okay though. I'll Superpower anyways, I might live. But I think we're just going to let SCIZOR go down right here. Because afterwards I just come in with Chun-Li and I finish up. Flash Cannon, can you take this? Nah, you don't take it. That's alright. I'll take a 5-2. That's what happens. I was trying to get kills on Mega Gardevoir and I let Pokemon go down. But Chun-Li's gonna come in. Chun-Li's just gonna clean up right now. Yeah, I don't even really have to think much about this. Yeah, but I'm just gonna click hide jump kick and hope I don't miss. You're gonna withdraw. Probably to sack off the Volcarona. Oh, that's actually a good play because I'll take the crash damage now. Because there's no target. Oh no, I don't take the crash. Okay, I thought I took the crash damage from that, but I guess not. I guess I don't take the crash damage. Yeah, there's not really much that you can do to me. Because you're burned. But at the same time, not really interested in testing fate. Let me take a look here. Virizion, a burn Virizion. What can burn Virizion do to me? If you're burned. Burn, close combat. Yeah, we're fine. We're gonna knock off. You're gonna Stone Edge, probably hoping for the crit. That does nothing to me. So I will just knock off, and that will take out Savior. So Chun-Li gets a kill on Savior, and then Magneton comes in, and I just high jump kick it. Focus Sash, okay. Chun-Li putting in work. Mugen Spring. Okay, I need you to not miss. I need you to not miss right now. High jump kick, go. I go for high jump kick, I do connect, and this is a 5-0 victory for your Dallas Staryu against the Volt Zoroark. Like I said, Dolphin's channel will be in the description below. Please go check him out. Leave any comments you have about this battle down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed this match, and subscribe to see more. Next week we are going into our bye week. There's going to be no league play next week. So there's not going to be an official match, but I do have an exhibition match lined up with the coach of the Jersey Dwebbles that I will be bringing next week. But I'm Coach Esplancer, and I'm signing out. And now, Victor E. Red's 3 victory stars of the game. Number 3 from your Dallas Staryu is the Captain Twisted Genie. Tornadus-Therian here allowed us to maintain momentum on our side with the U-turn. He tried to get us some more favorable matches, and it worked for the most part. It's surprising that he didn't switch out the Quagsire because Tornadus-Therian's known to run Grass Knot. However, even though he didn't switch out, we were able to get Stealth Rocks up, and that stopped Volcarona from coming back in ever. Furthermore, Tornadus-Therian did come back in and kill that Quagsire with the Grass Knot. With the Regenerator, he kept his health nice and full, and with the Assault Vest, he could switch in on a Scald and not have to worry about dying. So Tornadus-Therian putting in the finest of work. He also broke the sash for Virizion. We cannot forget about that. But moving on to number 2 is Cheesecake the Miltank. And Cheesecake getting another kill with Stealth Rocks on the Volcarona, although Cheesecake really was responsible for the entire kill. Rock Slide coming in on the +1 Quiver Danced Volcarona took the Bug Buzz like a champion and killed it with the Rock Slide. That is why I brought Rock Slide on Miltank, and it worked beautifully. Thick Fat, even if it went for the fire type attack, it would have done less than half. And good on Dolphin for knowing that, but he really wasn't ready for this. And, since I knew that he wasn't going to go for the fire attack because it wouldn't kill, that was an easy switch into SCIZOR, which pressured Volcarona right out because Bullet Punch would have killed, and then it could not come back in with the Stealth Rock set up by Miltank on the Quagsire. And finally, no surprise here, number 1 from your Dallas Staryu is Chun-Li the Mienshao. High jump kicking it all over the Volt Zoroark. Starting with turn 2, that high jump kill against the offensive Blastoise was absolutely beautiful. Made a ballsy play and Chun-Li came through. Didn't even need a crit, didn't even run reckless. That's the sheer power of Life Orb Mienshao. Later on, switching it in to kill the Magneton and the Virizion. Burn Virizion couldn't do anything, and Magneton was outsped and absolutely OHKO'd by high jump kick. Now, we could have gotten those kills with Mega Gardevoir, but we wanted to try to preserve differential, and we didn't want to risk that Focus Blast miss. It could have been a 6-0, but a 5-0 is nice, and that is on the performance given by Chun-Li the Mienshao. Good job, Chun-Li. I am Coach Esplancer of the Dallas Staryu. You've already met Assistant Coach Theo, and we are signing out. Make sure you leave any comments down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to see more, and I will see you next week.